with the official delegation, with the president in his official trip to Malaysia, Your Honor, during the time.
Alam po namin yun, and we knew you were excused at the time because you were abroad at the time. Pero kung totoo nga itong lumalabas na napakaraming operational lapses, tapos kinonfirm pa na yun ni Kerwin, na may link silang dalawa at silang tatlo, the gunman, supposedly the one who shot Mayor Espinosa, and Mr. Marcos, the leader of the CIDG-8.
Kawawa nga po kami dito, sir, kasi inalis kami, ilang oras kami nagikinig sa kanya, hindi pa kami nakakasagot po doon sa mga sinasabi niya.
Well,
sana
you
po
will get
bigyan
your
po kami
time.
ng pagkakataon, sir, na masagot po lahat ng sinabi ni
Kausapin
Kerwin.
natin may you address the chair,
Oh.
please keep order here.
Sana mabigyan po kami ng pagkakataon na sagutin po lahat ng sinabi ni Kerwin. Kasi one-sided po ang nangyayari dito eh.
Are you accusing the committee of being one-sided? You will have your chance to respond to the allegations or accusations.
Ayop, Your Honor. Salamat po.
God damn.
Yes, that's not in order, Mr. Chairman. The sagot ni
Sorry po, Your
Colonel
Honor, hindi naman po yung intention ko po. Pasensya na po.
Anyway, Mr. Chairman, kung totoo nga sinasabi ni Kerwin na may link ang grupo sa kanila, if there's an alleged link, of course, that will be answered later on if given the time to Mr. Marcos and his team. Ito'y nakaka-alarma, General. Kanina nakikita po kita ay talagang parang dismayado ka. Nalala mo yung unang pagpunta ko dito, yung ating unang hearing dito. Chairman De Lima pa ang chairman noon. I said to you and to the police force that we are giving our 100% support in the all-out war for drugs. Talagang gusto po kaming sumuporta sa kapulisan. Pero ang lumalabas po na yon ay marami din po sa inyong mga kabaro. Hindi naman marami, siguro iilan ang lumalabas na kasama sa katiwalian. You know, may kausap nga akong kaibigan, another police officer without naming names. Sabi niya po sa akin, General, nawawala kaming pag-asa dahil hindi na namin alam, sir, kung sino ang kakampi at kalaban. Nawawala sila ng pag-asa. Kaya, napakabigat ang gagawin mong hakbang, General Espinosa, sa susunod na mga buwan. We are still, General De La Rosa, pastilan, kapoy na kung sige hulat din eh. But my apologies, Chairman, to General De La Rosa. The next steps are very important. This is just a manifestation. I no longer will ask questions because all the questions were asked earlier. Ang akin lang is the next steps. Marami pong nakikinig sa atin ngayon, marami pong nagpapanood sa ating nagiging hearing dito sa Senado at sa Kongreso. Naalala ko po nung kami nung ipinasa po namin yung Dangerous Drugs Act. I was the author in the House in 2004. Senator Soto was the author in the Senate at the time, together with other several congressmen and senators. Nailagay po namin dyan yung parusa pag meron pong law enforcement agency na nagplant ng evidence or magkaroon po ng misrepresentation or anomalies during the course of the raid. Because at that time, we said, if you are caught with drugs, death penalty yun nung panahon na yun. So gusto po namin hatulan din yung law enforcement agency na ganung klaseng hatol dahil sila po ang pinasaligan. Yung sila po ang trusted, ang pinagtiwalaan po ng taong bayan na maging protectors ng tao na hindi po sanang inosente ang makukulong at mamamatay. Kaya napakabigat po pag nalalaman po namin na meron po mga officers involved in shenanigans. As a matter of fact, 5 days ago, or was it last week, kami po ay nasa Malacanang kasama po ni Presidente, and we had a mini LEDAC. Ipinakita po niya sa amin, ganito kalaki, ganito kakapal, at alam ko po, nakita niyo na po ito, ganito kakapal na dokumento na nalalaman ng mga politiko, at nakakarami dun po, halos 3/4 ng librong yon ay mga law enforcement agents both in PIDEA and the PNP. Now my question is, Your Honor, we support you. Parang feeling ko, General, ikaw na lang ang pinagtitiwalaan ko. Ikaw na lang talaga ang pag-asa namin ng taong bayan because we believe in you. Now the question there, General, is this. what are your next steps to clean up the ranks of the PNP? Naubos na lahat ng drug lord, General. We would love to know from you because we believe in you, General. What can we do to clean up the ranks of the law enforcement agencies? Because we are one with you in this. To bring back the trust and confidence of the Filipino people with the judicial system and the Philippine National Police.
Your Honor, I cannot blame I cannot blame the public if they are losing trust and confidence to the police. Because I myself, sasabi mo nga, hindi mo na minsan alam kung sinong pagkatiwalaan. Your Honor, like for example, itong nangyari kay Chief Inspector Joby Espinilo. Niligay ko siya doon as Chief of Police sa Albuera because buong paniwala ko, kahit hindi ko siya personally kilala, buong paniwala ko na he will be my talagang siyang mapagkatiwalaan ko sa instructions na binigay ni Presidente na we will fight to the last yung we will really fight the drugs even though it will cost everything, my everything, our everything. Tapos ngayon, here comes nga, nandito si Kerwin, in-implicate siya, na nakakatanggap ng pera. Minsan, Your Honor, pinapasadyos ko na yung sitwasyon namin sa PNP. Gusto ko sana ma-reform yung PNP. Kasi mahal na mahal ko yung organisasyon namin. Pero ako'y hirap na. But I will never surrender. Sasabi ko sa inyo, if you survive playboard in the academy, sa PMA, you will survive the world. Kaya ko ito. Hindi ko ito urungan. Lilinisin ko ang PNP hanggat sa makaya ko. Hindi ko ito. Sinabi ko ito ng Presidente, Sir, hindi kita iwan sa laban na ito. I will be with you. Through thick and thin, no matter what. Ibubuhi, lahat ng kaya ko, gagawin ko. Pero, minsan, yung publiko po, hindi namin sila nagtitiwala. Medyo nahihirapan na rin kami. Nahihirapan na rin kami na mag-adjust dahil sa mga pangyayari. But please, understand Your Honor na kami po ay tao lang. Yung mga pulis na yan, nasisilaw sa pera, dahil din yan sa kahirapan, nasisilaw sa pera. Pero hindi ko sinasabi na gawin natin yung excuse. Dahil ako ay anak rin na mahirap. Pero never po ako nasilaw sa pera. Sabi ko, mamatay man ako, hindi ko ipapalit yung aking serbisyo sa pera kahit na walang pagkain yung pamilya ko. But, sige lang, Your Honor, andyan na kami sa sitwasyon na yan. We will survive. We will survive. Kakayanan namin. In the end, sabi ni Presidente, tapusin natin itong laban na ito. We have the complete 6 years. Sana hindi makudita si Presidente, hindi ma-impeach para matapos namin ito. We will do everything humanly possible para linisin natin ang Pilipinas, Your Honor. Hindi ako Superman. Ako isang ordinaryong pulis lang. Pero since nilagay ako bilang Chief PNP ni Presidente, gagawin ko lahat, Your Honor. Gagawin ko. Lilinisin natin ito. Even it will cost my life. Yun lang po, Your Honor.
As a
Sure,
former,
ulitin ko po, correction ko lang po yung sinabi ko, Your Honor. minsan may time na I don't know who to trust, kung sino na yung, kung sino talagang in or out sa drug business. Pero sa totoo lang, Your Honor, marami pa akong polis na napagkatiwalaan. Marami pa ako nagtatrabaho, marami pa, Your Honor. Kaya ganun na lang ang tiwala ko sa sarili ko na kakayanin ko ito, Your Honor.
Chairman, yeah, I just like to manifest. Kaya malaking paniwala po namin sa iyo. We believe in you, General. We truly believe in you that you can do it. You have our support. As a matter of fact, kami po dito sa Senado, we have filed several bills na doblehin, kung pwede, triplehin pa ang sweldo ng PNP. Dahil dyan nag-uumpisa, tama sinabi mo, General, nasisilawan sila ng pera. I apologize to have made you emotional, General. That was not my intention. My intention was to show you our support, that we believe in you, General. Thank you, Chairman.
Thank you. Ito, on the side of the table, if there's anyone here who understands kung ano yung law enforcement, especially yung buhay ng police, ako siguro yon. Ako, for one, I can speak for myself, I can give you so much leeway do sa inyong enforcement. Pero pagka masyadong blatant na, with impunity, I think as Chief PNP, you should do something. Alam mo yung konting liko-liko, ako, I can close my eyes. Pero pagka ganito na, pag sobra na, hindi ba dapat kumilos na rin yung Chief PNP? Kasi, pag hindi ka kumilos, mahawa yung iba eh. Hindi ba? Well, you worked under me. Of course, you know my style, hindi ba? Pero lagi merong hangganan eh. Merong tinatawag na elastic limit, may threshold. Hindi pwedeng larga-larga na lang tayo. I hope you understand what I mean, di ba?
Alam ko po yun, sir, dahil alam ko kung paano mo nilid yung PNP during your time. At yan po yung gusto kong sundin, pero mukhang hindi ko ata kaya, sir, dahil yung standard mo mahirap sundan.
Dalawa kasi yan eh.
Isa lang yung General Lacson, sir. Ako si Bato lang, sir.
No.
Ordinaryong police lang ko, sir.
Dalawa kasi merong internal discipline na dapat harapin din.
Yes, sir.
Hindi ba?
Yes, sir.
Anyway, Senator Dilim, Asichis na muna. Sige, you have the floor, Senator Chis.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Magandang hapon po sa ating lahat. Mr. Chairman, magiging maikli lang ako para makapagtanong pa iba natin mga kasamahan. Napaiyak si General De La Rosa. Sabi niyo kanina, hindi kayo si Superman. Katabi niyo si Batman. At least tumawa na ako kayo, General. General, sir, if I may ask, ano po ba ang ibig sabihin ng restrictive custody na kapangyarihan ng PNPing ipataw sa sino mang kawani ninyo na involved sa isang serious na krimen?
Your Honor, can I request my Director for Legal Service to answer that question, Your Honor?
Mr. Chairman, if I may, that is the power of the Chief PNP to impose restrictive custody on any member of the PNP that has been accused of a serious administrative or during the pendency of a criminal case. Please. Attorney?
That is correct, Your Honor. That is the power of the GPNP, the regional director, even the provincial director, to place on restricted limits within the parameters of a camp, regional camp or the provincial camp or the national headquarters, respondents or subjects of the complaints on offenses involving grave misconduct or serious irregularity in the performance of duty. And this can be availed after the filing of the formal complaint. In addition to this, Your Honor, may I add that even after the filing of the formal complaint, and if the evidence of guilt is strong, the remedy of preventive suspension may also be availed by the disciplinary authority.
Ang nakalagay po sa batas, restrictive custody during the pendency of a grave administrative case. Hindi po ba may grave administrative case ang mga pulis na involved dito sa pagpatay kay Mayor Espinosa? Magdedesisyon na nga po kayo by December 23, di ba?
Yes, Your Honor, that may be considered a grave misconduct.
So the Chief PNP can impose that, shall we say, remedy, restrictive custody sa kanila.
Yes, Your Honor, upon filing of the formal complaint.
Wala pa bang formal complaint? Kanina pa ho kayo nagdedebate ni Senator Drilon, maglalabas na nga kayo ng rekomendasyon, di ba? And they are already under investigation, as you said earlier. You are in that stage already. So I reiterate the question, can the Chief PNP impose that sanction on them? Restrictive custody. Hindi lang sa kanila, pati na rin marahil sa mga binanggit na pulis ni Ginoong Espinosa o sino mang mababanggit na pulis ng sino mang drug lord na nangungumpisal. Pwede po ba yan? Sir? Under the law, ah?
Yes, Your Honor.
I go back to General De La Rosa. Sir, will you impose that sanction on these personnel? I heard you earlier, ang sinabi niyo po yata ay nirelieve sila sa pwesto nila at iniimbestigahan sila. But have they been placed under restrictive custody or will you place them under restrictive custody given that there is already legal basis for you to do so at this point in time?
Yes, Your Honor. Right away after this hearing, Your Honor, I will do that.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you, General De La Rosa. Another question for General De La Rosa. Restrictive custody meaning sa kampo lang sila. Tama ba?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is that your understanding?
Yes, Your Honor. I will confine them at Camp Crame, Your Honor.
So within Camp Crame,
Yes, Your Honor.
hindi pwedeng umuwi.
Yes, Your Honor. Unless kinakailangan talaga, Your Honor, then magpapaalam sa akin, gagawin ko yan at ipapabantayan ko. Your Honor.
That is with respect to the PNP personnel charged under IAS with respect to the killing of Mayor Espinosa. What about General De La Rosa, yung mga pulis na binanggit? Ang daming binanggit na pulis ni Ginoong Espinosa. Ano po ang magiging procedure doon? IAS muna at pag may administrative case na sa IAS, restrictive custody uli? Pwede po bang ganun?
Yes, Your Honor. Gagawin
Thank
ko.
you. Thank you, General De La Rosa. Just one more point for General De La Rosa, Mr. Chairman. Totoo po ba na nasuspende si Colonel Marcos noon sa pwesto niya sa CIDG sa unang bahagi ng taong ito? O continuous po ba ang serbisyo niya doon mula nung na-assign siya doon? Was he relieved at any point in time earlier this year?
Before itong nirelieve ko siya, Your Honor, finally, meron pa akong na-issue order na i-relieve siya. doon.
Kailan po?
Nung bumalik sila Colonel Ferro galing sa Abu Dhabi, nung nahuli na nila si Kerwin doon at nakakuha sila ng information, yung sinasabi ni Kerwin na nagbigay siya ng pera kay Colonel Marcos. So sabi ko, decision ko, kailangan lahat ng tao na ginagamit natin sa war on drugs, ay clean slate tayo. Yung walang tama. So since merong information about that, pinisyo ko silang order na i-relieve sa IDJ, Your Honor.
Patay na po si Mayor Espinosa nito.
Hindi pa po, Your Honor.
Hindi pa. Nakabalik ko si Corbin, patay na yung tatay niya eh.
Tapos namatay yung father niya. Ha? November 5 namatay. Naudakpan siya. So hindi pa, Your Honor.
Hindi pa.
Hindi pa.
May I ask Colonel Marcos, have you been continuously serving as